What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jules. Welcome back to the Smoke Your Greens channel. Today I'm giving y'all the follow-up video to my initial indigenous microorganism collection. It has been about 65 hours since I initially laid the trap, and in Georgia since then it's been mad hot. It's been like 85 every day, and also it's been raining a lot. So I'm pulling my collection a little bit early, actually, just because I'm a little nervous that the rain might have fucked it up. I haven't checked it yet, so you'll be seeing my first reaction to it. But typically if you're in a colder climate, you can leave it for up to a week, but in warmer climates you're probably going to want to go closer to anywhere between 2 and 5 days. So I'm about at the 3-day mark, 2.5 day mark. Let's see what we got going here. Here's my trap. All right. Again, I've not seen this yet, so I have no clue what it's going to be like. So if it sucks, don't judge me. All right. Interesting. All right. So we got a little bit right here. I'm going to pull some of these leaves out. Nice. This is actually a decent collection. Okay, so, it's all right. We can see right here, there's some anaerobic stuff there as well. All right, so this first collection, honestly, not very much. I probably could have actually let her go longer, to be honest, considering how little that I have here. Only so much that rice is colonized. And you can actually see some yellowing bacteria, tiny bit of blue bacteria, but mostly you see like this white, cobweb. This is the good stuff we want right here. This is a decent collection. I didn't tell y'all I also made an indoor collection as well, just in case. So I have that one too. So I'm gonna grab this one and go grab my other collection as well. Okay, and here's my indoor collection, y'all. This is not really indoor, but it's indoor in the sense that I put it into a bucket. I put some worm castings on the bottom, then some leaf litter, and then the box on top of that with the rice. So I'm kind of simulating outdoors, but protecting it from nature, obviously. Not as much diversity, but I can make a collection that's more precise. And, ooh, you can see this. This looks good. Shit. Yup. She bussin'. Yo, damn. Okay. I can hardly even pull this shit off. It's stuck on here. Damn. So y'all can see this shit's really good. Yeah, this is a decent collection right here. Some strong IMO. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this collection and I'm gonna take the other collection that I have from the outdoors, and I'm gonna mix them separately with equal parts brown sugar after weighing them out, and put them into IMO 2, which is a shelf-stable form of IMO. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show you how I make my IMO 2 with my IMO 1. So this is the indoor IMO 1 that I captured. As you can see right here, lots of good stuff in here. Good collections, not very much like discoloration or other bacteria or fungi. That's bad. So what I'm gonna do with this, all we're doing with this is we're gonna scoop it out into a clean bowl. Get this out right here, if you can. There we go, one big old cake. See that? That's good. It smells pretty good too, to be honest. It should smell like kind of earthy, kind of mushroomy, but all you're gonna do is take this cake, kind of just like, actually, before I even forget, you need to weigh this out first. I'm tripping, weigh it. Take your cake, weigh that shit. All of it, everything you have in here. If it has mycelium on it, it's coated, weigh it. Alright, so this is like 75 grams. Alright, so I have 75 grams of this mycelium. What I'm going to do is put it into a clean bowl. Next thing you want to do is you want to grab organic brown sugar. This is the brand that I have. It's solid. Ideally, you want it to be organic so it doesn't have any bullshit in it. And you want to weigh out equal parts brown sugar. So I'm going to weigh out 75 grams of brown sugar right now. Alright, once you have that, when you take your brown sugar, dump it onto your mushrooms and kind of just start mixing this shit and mashing it up. Not like, don't go crazy with it, but kind of just work it. You want to make sure this is like the whole, everything is getting covered with this brown sugar. So, I'm no scientist, I'm learning this shit every day, but from what I understand, the brown sugar is being used to draw the moisture, or draw like the light, all the moisture out of the rice. So all like the food for the microbes is being taken away. So they're kind of going dormant, so they're not going to be feeding anymore. So in this form, they should be shelf stable. I'm going to put them into a little mason jar like this. And when I want to, all I have to do is take out a scoopful, like a little spoonful, a teaspoon, and I can use that in my garden. So you can make liquid IMO, which is just like brewing a tea with your IMO, which is just a strong compost, fungally based compost tea. Or if you're more experienced with KNF, you can continue to go up all the way to IMO 5, I believe. So after you store this, you would then, IMO 3 would be combining a tablespoon of this or two with some carbon sources. So you're going to start making your own soil essentially. It's a lot of shit. It's really cool. You should learn it. It's honestly not too hard, but I can't do justice to explaining right now. But there's better videos online that can explain that shit better to you, or maybe I'll do it later. But yeah, anyways, this is really what it's going to look like. Kind of just mashed up. Should smell kind of like mushroomy, but also sweet now. We're just going to take this shit and store it. I honestly probably should have grabbed the bigger mason jar. So, actually I have two here. I'm tripping. So we got one right there. I'll do that one. And then we have a second one. And the final step with this is to cover it and label it. Make sure you label it with where you got the collection from, you know, like what woods, what the temperature was like, because you want to be making IMO collections from a bunch of different woods with different climates, so that the IMO that you collect are essentially adapted to different climates. So then when you're feeding your soil, you have, you know, IMO from like from a rainforest, from a desert forest, from a pine forest. Like, you know, you have all types of microbiological diversity. Anyways, yo, that's all I got for you. That's IMO 2. I'm going to cover this, label it, and then we're all good, y'all. Peace.